People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And welcome to the 1,000th video of People7 on Facebook and YouTube. Yay! Actually, just YouTube. I really can't believe it's been 1,000 videos. Whoa. I'm celebrating. I also took off all those extensions that I had in here. They were driving me insane. The connector line, apparently, whatever it is they use to prep the hair, it is just, I have this bottle that used to contain 14-in-1, but as you can tell, okay, this is 14-in-1. You don't hear anything. This is a solid product. It's a cream. This is because this is vinegar and peppermint oil. It was filled up to here. It's now down to here. I saturate my scalp with this to make sure that itchy, irritating is gone. And that's when I noticed when I was taking the hair out, all this is mine, and it's longer than I remember. This is the yarn braids I was about to put in. Look at that. There is literally no reason to put yarn braids in because my hair is just as long as the hair I was going to put in. So I might not continue on adding the yarn braids other than the fact that it's for protection. I'm just going to leave it at this level. Well, I had these that are pre-cut, so I might as well just go ahead and braid until I run out of that. But I'm not going to go through the trouble to extend my hair because obviously I don't need to. I mean, everything except for this. Well, hold on. Those are the only yarn braids I've added. Everything else is my hair. I found that out when I went to a celebratory birthday breakfast with my Aunt Pearl's friend Frankie, and Mom, who's technically not going to have a birthday until the 5th, but today was the celebration, so we all gathered at Sugar and Spice, a lovely place. And Mommy got the coffee cup that said Grumpy, and somebody else got one that said Honey. And she goes, well, if you're grumpy, well, if I'm grumpy, who are you? I said, I don't got a name. She goes, oh, you poor dear. We find stuff like that funny. And Pearl, because it was her birthday, was able to, and Mom and Miss Frankie were able to pick out a ducky. Topi had never gotten a ducky there, and her birthday was in November, so they let her go ahead and pick out one. And they said, well, what about you? I said, I got to wait till July. And she goes, oh, you don't want to just give one that? I was like, I'm a July baby and proud of it. You don't need a coat on when you celebrate my birthday. You need a swimsuit. She went, hi. But in the meantime, I have an order of Thug Juice. And I was at first ordering this size. This is a bad size for a daily vape. Okay. This is a 15 milliliter. I had ordered a 30 milliliter, which would be about this size. And then it occurred to me for $3 more, you know, this is a $5 bottle, okay? For $11.24, I have 30 millimeters on the way to my house. That's a bottle like this big, that like, is enough to last a month. That's good. But in the meantime, I ran out of vaping juice and all that stuff. So I went to the store and got this because this was a flavor I really, really like. And it did the same thing it did that last time. Okay, the Enjoy, I found out that stuff lasts maybe half a day. This was lasting at least 2 days, and it had a flavor I could deal with. So I'm going, hey. So for one thing, where's the vapor? You'd think with all that inhaling, more than that would have came out. In the meantime, I have these cartridges that when I realized I was running out of Thug Juice, I filled them up. This is a half-empty cartridge. And this still gives me more than the blue without having to do the and get nothing. So that kind of ticked me off. It's like, that's $10 of my money down the drain. That ticks me off. But, hey, what can you do? But it proved a point very succinctly. And see, this has been charged while I was away. This is my backup battery. It's going on to the charger now. But in the meantime, the MIG-SIG is charged. So the same battery that was, the same cartridge that was running out because that battery was dying, and I have discovered the cartridges taste a lot different than the tanks. When I first started using the tanks, I was like, oh, this is good. I didn't realize how good until I went back to the cartridges. This has a slight, I mean, if you go like this, without pressing the battery, you could taste watermelon and grape in here. If you push the battery, you get the vapor and the taste and all that directly. But if you hold the battery down too long, you get a slight burnt taste if you're using the cart. If you're using the tank, all you get is extra flavor on the juice. So that's when I found out this apparently, and it says 24 mix. It's not strong enough. It feels almost like a light. So I'm going to utilize this until it's done, and then I'm going to go back to the every single part that I had that had a little bit of juice in there because I was at 18, use it up, and by that time, my great big bottle of Thug Juice would be here. So in the meantime, hey, I kind of like the way that looks. I think I'll just leave this here, leave my hair out, and call this a hairstyle. It looks close enough where nobody's going to really realize that this part right here is yarn braids, and this part right here is my hair. You know, unless they look at the very, very, very bottom where they'll see that little lump from where the, you see that? That's like where I knotted the ends of the yarn, because, well, it'll unravel if I don't. But anyway, that being said, I know now what to do with my e-cigs and how to keep the refills coming, how to keep it filled up enough where even if I have to go a day or two without, I'm good to go. I have a couple of flavors over there that have no nicotine in them whatsoever. That keeps me vaping. It just doesn't make me happy about it because I really, really like my nicotine style. And the hair, as you see, is doing its thing. Soap. I'm finna go make some. Because one thing that makes me happy is making soap. So that might be video number 100. That might be video number 1001. Not 100, 1001. It's video number 1000 that we're working on right now. How about we do the happy dance for it? Yes. Oh. Hey. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 I did that at the restaurant, too, right before we did the happy birthday thing for Mom and Aunt Pearl and Miss Frankie. Somebody else was having a birthday, but I think she couldn't make it. But I remember who birthday it is later. I think it was Miss Mary. I'm not real sure. Anyway, I forgot to bring Aunt Pearl's present to the event, so I'm finna run downstairs and get that right now because she really, really, really likes my mango papaya soaps, and I'm going to give her a big old bar of mango papaya too. That's the one that's got the colors, green, like a minty color green, and melon, cantaloupe, melon kind of orange. And they went together in a swirl that's just really, really pretty. She will like that. Because she was getting the mango butter original, or the mango papaya original, where it was just a scent, no color, because at the time that I first made that soap, I hadn't learned how to do colors yet, and I didn't have any colors. And she had the mango butter soap that had mango papaya scent. Well, I have since recreated that, and she's just going to get a big old gift set of it because she likes it so much. And Mom, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for her because she has, access to every soap in the house. So giving her soap is just not really going to be very impressive to her at all. So I'm going to have to figure out what else to do for Mom. I still got 3 days left. Well, actually 5 days because this is the 31st and her birthday's on the 5th. So, yeah, that's 5 days to have whatever ready and then present it to her. And that's all I would say about that. Too many people know my Facebook, know my YouTube, know my Twitter, and these people are also friends with my mom, and they'll go, your daughter's planning so-and-so and so-and-so. Oh, but keep that between you, me, and the fence post. Don't tell her. And the fence post got so many rungs. It's like this person will tell that person and say, don't tell. So those are the magic words that make this person go over there and tell that person, and then tell them don't tell, which makes them, ooh, I got some juicy gossip. Let me go in and tell this person, but don't tell. And then by the time stuff get to the person that, they're telling don't tell, if they even get the details right, they still know something's going on. So let them have this detail. Yes, I am planning something. No, you can't know what it is. So, that being said, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye now. Oh, and one more thing. It's 93 days that I have quit smoking. Past the 3-month mark. Past that 3-month mark. 1,000 videos, and I'm past the 3-month mark. Yay. And then, as you can see, I sung and danced. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.